Welcome back to Hadoop Big Data Tutorial.com, powered by Wisdom Trainings. This is the second part of Java Essentials free videos. So I'll be taking you through the website as well. Okay, so this is you need to go to your website. This is Hadoop Big Data Tutorial.com, and for accessing this video you need to click on this. So we've already seen this part, and now is it time for us to see the second part, right? So we are talking right now about the operators, different operators in Java. So we were talking about arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, assignment operators, miscellaneous operators, etc. So for that you need to open up your Eclipse, which is an IDE for writing Java applications. So this is my Eclipse, which is already opened up. Okay, I already told you in the previous part how to install Java and how to install the Eclipse, right? So when you open up, you go to File, click on New. This is your Java project, so you have to click here. So click on this Java project and make a new Java project right here, Essentials. Okay, and click on Next and then Finish. Alright, okay, now what you need to do is you need to have a package in it. Okay, I'll explain you the concepts of all package and all, but for now just consider that you need to have a project, then you need to have a package, and inside a package you can have different classes. So I've already explained, or I'll explain that in the classes in the subsequent modules about classes and objects, what all these. But as of now, just consider that they are very essential part of a Java program and you have them in your applications. Okay, so just right click on this source folder, go to new, click on package. Click on package, and you know the naming convention for the package is something like com dot some example. Okay, I'll write here operator, right, and click on finish. So I'll let you know why this is com dot something. There's also a reason behind that that I'll be telling you in the subsequent parts, right? So right click again to add a class. So right click there, go to new, and then click on class. Okay, so I'm gonna name it right, operators example. Alright, and there is a main method from which the program starts. You need to include this. Click on finish. So you have got your main method defined, and operators example is the class name. Okay, now we need to see some of the arithmetic operators. So what I'll do is I'll create, or I'll declare a instance variable int I is equal to 10. Okay, and then write the lines, whatever you write you have to finish that line with a semicolon. Okay, so this is a semicolon here, and then write int j is equal to 20. Alright, now to print something in Java you have to write write sysO, then press control space. It will print system.out.println, that is next line. Okay, so I write here so if you want to write something like add operator, or okay, then there is sign of concatenation. So this is the literal, it will print the literally, I mean whatever you write in the double quotes will be printed in a way. And if I write here a plus b, which is a arithmetic operator for me. Okay, it should be I plus j, sorry, yeah, it's ij. Alright, now it should print the value of I plus j, that is 10 plus 20. So let us save this first and then execute. This is a run button that you need to execute it. You see this add operator, it's giving 30 value. Alright, another thing. Okay, so let us discuss one by one the other operators as well. So you write sysO, and then right here subtraction operator. You have this subtraction operator, sorry, alright, and you put a concatenation sign, and inside brackets you write j minus I. Okay, and if you now save and execute it, you see this subtraction operator 10. It is giving you the value 20 minus 10 is equal to 10, right? Again, you can print other operators as well, so we'll talk about one by one. So we talked about addition, we talked about subtraction. Now is a turn for multiplication and division. Okay, so multiplication, operator, right? And you write here I asterisk j, and now if you save it and control S and now run it, multiplication operator, it is giving you 200, right? Similarly, if you write here division operator, it will give you j star I, or j slash I. Okay, so it should give you a value equal to 2. See this division operator 2. Okay, then you talk about the modulo stuff. Hold on, yeah, right here, so control space modulo operator, and that must be j modulo. Modulo is represented by a percentage sign I. Alright, why is it 4 here? Right, save it and now execute it. You see this modulo operator is giving you 0 here. Okay, is there any other arithmetic operator left? Yeah, it's plus plus increment, minus minus, increment operator, I plus plus. Okay, and if you now save it and run it, you see this, it is still printing 10, but if you print other way around, that is increment operator plus plus I, okay, and now save it. Now the value should be 11 or 12. Okay, what it is doing is, sorry, it should be 10. Earlier it was 10 and now it's 12 because I has incremented to 11 here. What happens is, in this case it is printing I first and then incrementing. Okay, if I print something here, if I print I value here, it should be 10 now. Inside the in between these two lines, if I print the value of I, it should have become 11 here, and after that if I increment plus plus 11, now it's printing 12 there, right? So let me just show you what I mean to say. You see this increment operator, earlier if I have written I plus plus, it is printing the value of I first and then incrementing it, and if on the second line, now it has already incremented, I print the value, it's 11, and in case I print something like plus plus I, so now the value was 11 plus 1 is equal to 12. Alright, similarly for your decrement operator, right, so you have here plus minus minus I. Now it will decrement first and then print the value of I, so now it should print the value of I as to be 11. Okay, you save it and you see this decrement operator 11, it's getting printed. And now if I write here decrement operator, right, and I write something as I minus minus. Okay, now it will print 11, and if I print it here just the value of I, it should be 10. So 12 here in the case of decrement operator is printing 11, right, in this case 11, and here it will print 11 again, and here it will be printing 10, right. You see this decrement operator 11, then again 11, and then it is printing 10. So there is a difference if you put plus plus I and I plus plus, and if minus minus I or I minus minus, right. So this was about our arithmetic operators. Let's not talk about the relational operators. So I'll just create another class here. I'll go to package, right click, new, and then click on class, right. So I'm gonna name it as relational example. Okay, and click on finish, right. So here goes our main method. You need to write everything in the main method. Okay, here as of now consider it we're writing in the main method, so you'll get to know what all concepts are there in the subsequent modules. Alright, now what you need to do is you declare a variable int a is equal to 10, int b is equal to 20, int c is equal to 30. Alright, now what we'll do is we'll print something. Okay, so we have certain operators, relational operators, right, that is equal to operator, not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than, equal to. So they are used to find out the condition. Okay, so if a is equal to b means if it is equal it will give you true, if it is not equal it will give you false. Alright, let me just show you what it means. Okay, equal to operator, alright, and I write here a equal to b, so it should print a true or false. Let me just clear this, right. Okay, I'll save it and run. Okay, hold on. Yeah, you see this, it is printing equal operator false. What if I change the value to 10 here? Okay, and now run this. Now it should print true. You see this, true is coming, right. If you want to print a space again, okay, then you can do this way, right. So, you see this, equal to operator true, right. Similarly we can see other operators as well. So these relational operators are very helpful when you need to check the condition, right. So when you're making a if or else loop, if else loop, so there you can check that. Okay, not equal to, and you write here plus, and in bracket you write a is not equal to b, but a is equal to b, so in this case it should print false. If I would change the values later, then it should print true. Now here it should print false because a is already equal to b. What if I change the value to 20, and the upper one will become false and lower one will become true. So you just save it, and you see this, not equal to is printing true now. Okay, similarly you can also check greater than or equal to. So okay, right, greater than, alright, and you press here plus, right, a is greater than b. Whether a is greater than b, no, it should give you false here. You just check it. Yes, you see this, greater than, false. But if you write here b is greater than a or a is less than b, yes, it should give you true. Yeah, you see this, it's giving you true here, right? Or you can also have greater than equal to and less than equal to, which will check whether it is equal or not, and also check whether both conditions can be there, either equal to or greater than, both can be there. For example, SISO greater than equal to and you write here in this case it will definitely print false, but if I mention it as 10, okay, and now if I execute it, it should definitely print true here. Just save it and execute it. You see this, it is printing greater than equal to true, because it's also checking whether it is equal, and if it is equal then also return true, and if it is greater than, then also print the true, right? Okay, you save it and execute it again. Okay, similar to this you have less than equal to, okay, right, and for that you also need to have this space, okay, and you write here a less than equal to b, right? This will also print true because it is also checking the less than, or sorry, equal to condition here as well. Just save it and run this. You see this, it is printing the value here true again, right? So this was about the relational operators. Let us now talk about the logical operators. Okay, for that I'll just create another class. Okay, I'm gonna name it as logical example. Click on finish. My class is created successfully. Okay, now I'll write here boolean is a type, data type, which is of true and false. So I write ABC. Okay, I write A is equal to true, B is equal to false, and C is equal to true again. Now we'll check the logical operators. So AND logical operator, logical AND, I must say, logical AND, okay, and right here plus A ampersand B. So this is the function of this is how you write logical AND. So it will check whether A and B both are true or both are false, then it will give you true, else it will give you false here. So now A is true and B is false, and both are, A and B becomes out to be false, so it should give you false here. So you just right click here, run it. You see this logical AND is false here. What if I do it with C? It should give you true, because C is true and A is true. You see this logical AND becomes out to be true now, right? Similarly, so logical OR, okay, and you write here A, C or B. Okay, A or B. If any one of them will be true, the answer will be true here. You see this logical OR true. Alright, and even if both are true, then also it will give you true. Yes, and if none of them is true, for example this is equal to false, right? And if I now say A and B here, A or B, then it should give you false here now. See this, right? Okay, now we'll see what all else is left. Let me just go to the slide. Okay, so logical OR and this is logical NOT. Okay, it is used to reverses the logical states of its operand. Okay, so what does it mean? So it means that, okay, so here you write, okay, not A. So if A is false here, it will give you true. If A is true, it will give you false. I mean negation of A. Whatever the state A is in, it will give you, it will negate that state and put you in the different state here. So here A is equal to false. Now it should give you true here. If A would have been true, so it should have given you false here. Okay, just save it. See this? Now logical true, it is giving true here, whereas A is false. So it's negation of the state in which operand is. Now if you give it true here, others will also change, but just focus on the last one. You see this? Logical false, because A is true and when you negate it, it becomes false. Right, so this was about logical operators. Okay, alright, so we have seen logical operators as well. Now is the turn for us to see the assignment operators, which is simple assignment operator, plus, equal to, minus, equal to, and multiply, and assignment operator. Let's see this. Okay, alright, for that we'll create another class here. I'll right click on my package, go to new, click on class. So I'm gonna name it as com dot assignment operators. Oh sorry, it's a class same, so it should be assignment example. Click on finish. Right, so I'll define a member variable here, int a is equal to, so int a, I'm not defining anything, equal to, and I'll write int c is equal to 0 here. Right, okay, now we'll use SQOOP, simple assignment operator. Alright, and here you write a is equal to 5, let's say. Now what will happen is the value of a will become equal to 5, and when you try to print this, it will print 5 here. Okay, when you see here now, you see this assignment operator and it is printing 5. Okay, what I'll write here now, sysO println add assignment operator, right, add and assignment operator. Okay, write a plus equal to c. Okay, in this case what should it print? Okay, let's check it and I'll explain you why it is printing this. Now, so value of c is equal to 0, right? Now if I increase the value to 2 here, and what if I now try to execute it, you see this, it is printing 7 here, and if I print the value, individual value of c, and it should have become 7 now. Alright, okay, I'll write here value of a you see this, what it is doing, right? So here in this case it is seeing the value of the variable 2, yes it is 2, and what it will do is it will increment a by 2, and you know its value will be become equal to 2. Now what if I print a value of c here, it should remain 2, right? Hold on, value of c becomes now same, it should be same. You see this? So this is add and assignment operator. Okay, here directly we were assigning the value, here we are incrementing the value. Alright, and Similarly, we have subtract and so for that you need to write a minus equal to c, and if I now print the value of a, it should become value of a will become again equal to 5. Alright, a, okay, simply a, right? So here in this case the value of a is 7. Now it will become equal to 5 again. So let's do it. You see this? Here in this case it is doing, this is directly assigning the value. Here it is subtracting the value. So what all will be present in C? So what is the value of C? It will subtract that value from A, and then it will become equal to, then the value of A will get changed to that, right? Okay, so similarly this plus and minus you have about for your multiply and divide. Let's also check them. Okay, multiply and assignment operator, right? And you write here a multiply equal to c now. So what should be the value in this case? Now a has become 5 and c is 2. It should become equal to 10 now, right? Save it. You see this? Multiply and assignment operator becomes 10. Similarly, I'll just copy this and we'll see the value of division as well. So I'll just change it here, division and assignment operator, and becomes for in place of asterisk you need to put a slash. Save it, and now the value of a should have become 5 again. You see this? It's 5 and here it is 10. Okay, now if you want to find the modulo, you write here a modulo equal to c. Now what should be the value? It should be equal to 1. You see this? And if you now print the value of a even, that should have become equal to 1. Right? Now I'll just save it and execute it again. You see this? Value of a is 1 now. Okay, so what all will be the operator here? Okay, it will just do that stuff, whether it's multiplication or divide, and then assign that value to a. Alright, it's modulo and assignment operator. Similarly, division and assignment operator, multiply and assignment operator. Alright, fine. Okay, so this was all about your Java operators. Alright, so for watching the next videos, I'll just take you through the website, so you can always refer the advanced MapReduce by clicking on these links. You can refer the list of the free modules. Alright, thanks.